Welcome back to BlackManProblems.
BlackManProblems.
Season 2. Today's topic, we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Do you keep them? Do you make them? And have we got any?
Do I have a New Year's resolution. It's a bit of a weird one, actually. But, okay, so basically it's like this. For whatever reason, I like to push myself to do things that are really hard and difficult. And I'll often do those things in public because I know that having everybody I know watch me do it means that I have to follow through.
Yeah. You don't want people coming up to you and going, oh, you're still doing that thing that you said you was going to do, and you've stopped it by this point. I never make New Year's resolutions. I never make them. But there's one this year that I've kept saying to myself, I'm not doing that anymore. And that is, I need to know when the night is done. Know when to go home. Because I'm sick of being out and then being like, 3 a.m., had my drink up. And then it get into, let's say 5 a.m. And I'm still out. Yeah, and then I work like a job where you've got to be in early, so I'll be in for 7:45, so I've had zero sleep, and then me try and get through the day. That feels like death.
You're aging better than me.
I don't think, well,
now you are.
Only by the hair. I can't do that.
But I cannot
do it at all.
I used to be able to do it. I used to be a guy who could go out, party hard, and then at 6, 7 in the morning carry on. And then maybe go to work the next day. I couldn't dream of doing that.
Yeah,
I couldn't dream.
I couldn't do it. Do you remember the time when you could do it and it was like, oh, I'm fine. At work, Whereas, no. I'm not fine at work. People are telling me things and I'm just going, I'm staring at the computer. All I've got to do is write down a sentence. I'm looking at the keyboard. I'm just looking at the keyboard going...
You ever everywhere like the day after you're at work and you actually want to die?
Yeah.
Like you actually want to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Like seriously? Like you actually feel suicidal? It's like oh my God, what
I want to cry. That's definitely one. The first thing is, that's the first stage. I want to cry. Where can I go to cry?
Oh my God, it's so horrible. Yeah.
I turn into a baby. Like, that's what you do. That's primitive. Like, when you're upset, you just cry. That's what I turn into when I get to that. So my New Year's resolution for me is definitely like... Stop crying. Know when the night is done. Go home and just go, you know what? We could carry on, but I'm just going to get some sleep. Feel good in the morning.
But let's imagine you're 80 years old. Do you want to be 80 years old and say, you know what? I was a sensible person. And I got to bed at a reasonable hour. I got to bed at a reasonable hour.
You know what it is though? I'm scared I'm not going to make it to 80 years old because I'm doing that. Because my head is fried. Like, literally, I can't think. And I'm getting super productive now. Like, want to get on the vlogging. I want to do daily vlogs. I'm trying to get on that wavelength. But you can't do that if can't function.
Have you ever tried being in a club just like sober?
That should be another New Year's resolution. I've done it.
Mate, it's weird.
Do you not need something in your hands? You feel
it's weird, yeah. I'll just like drink some soda water with lemon or something like that.
So it feels like it's a drink.
Yeah. Like specifically soda water because I can kind of tell myself it's like a vodka lemonade.
Sometimes I've done that before and it feels like if you have tonic, just strangely with like lime in it, sometimes it feels like you're having an actual alcoholic beverage and you can fool your brain. It's like, this is cool.
Or I might just drink Red Bull because like Red Bull's got like a bit of a kick.
I did that before and it sent me loopy, man. I can't have too many Red Bulls. I have to keep it like kind of ish clean. I'll tell you what I'm yet to do, and I really wanted to do it the other day, and the barman looked at me funny when I requested it. I was like, oh, you ain't got any green tea? Just be that one guy in the club just... Do you know what I mean?
You ordered green tea in the club.
Man, just look sophisticated, we're just all up in the club, and like, being really laddie, drinking, falling over, and you just be there like this. Tell me everyone would want to know who you were.
I think for that you should order Earl Grey.
Yeah, Earl Grey. In a proper teacup as well.
With milk as well.
Yeah, with a saucer.
Yeah. And like you used to drink it with the pinky. With the pinky.
just upsa.
Just upsa. Yeah.
That's what's up like.
When I see in a club, you know, when I feel drink for Earl Grey.
I'm longing.
Sophistication.
Yeah, I think we're Earl Grey. See
my name is Reginald.
You don't need no
sophisticated gentleman, you know. We come from Kingston Town, but we live in England.
See there.
We live in England. We go to the club. We wear a tuxedo. We spot my dreadlocks. We drink the tea.
Tell me, if you weren't doing that in a club, everyone would be like, yo, who's my man? My man. I saw Drake do it once, you know. I saw Drake at a house party. It was like a documentary, and Drake was full on at a house party, being interviewed by someone drinking like some herbal drink, tea in a teacup, whilst everyone was getting like going hard. People were getting turned up, and it was like, you know, man, it was just as his album was just coming out. And I think he was just trying to keep straight.
If you can go somewhere and do something completely different to what everyone else does, it can go one of two ways. You can either be the star of the night, or you can be like the absolute loser. It just depends on how you drop it.
I reckon if we went out, if both of us were out, and we just went to a club, bought our own tea bags and all them things, so we could just hot up some water, pop it in our own little cup thing, and you was on the table somewhere, or just next to the bar, and you would just tell me you wouldn't get the most attention in a positive way.
What if? Now just bear with me. Just bear with me. Mate, can I talk? Mate, can I talk? Alright, so what if, right? You get dressed up, you wear a suit. Kind of like a 1920s American gangster, right? You know, they had the trousers that kind of go in like the V shape. And then they wore the shoes that had like the big white strip at the bottom.
Yeah.
With like a cane.
Is that like
and then a bowler hat?
Just proper like
just like some
jazzy.
Kind of some pompous look with a cane and a bowler hat and a cigar that you don't light, but you just like
it's just there. Big pimping, spending G's. That's how you want to go out.
Yeah, it is.
That's my New Year's resolution.
Okay.
What's your New Year's resolution? Write down in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are.
New Year's resolutions. Do you want to hit the gym? Would you like the gym to?
Oh, that's the next. Yeah, go on. I'm gonna say I want to hit the gym hard this year. Next year.
Oh, actually, I haven't said my resolution.
Oh yeah.
So my resolution is to basically train MMA 5 days a week for 6 months.
I saw you. Yeah, I saw you wrote something like that.
Mate, I'm scared.
I got scared when I read it.
I'm actually scared. Like, I'm scared. I'm going to train MMA 5 days a week for 6 months and then have a fight at the end. You know, it's like, I can't lose that fight, you know. I can't lose, like, my cousins are going to be there.
You're going to have family up in there.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Yes.
Like, mum just in the crowd watching.
I'm going to have, alright, so I've got, like, some cousins who, like, I grew up with. They're all, like, literally my age. I want them in the audience.
I would want that too.
Because I cannot let some guy knock me out in front of them.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
No,
you can't do that.
It'd be like Rocky, I'm on the ropes and Adrian, you know what I mean? I have to.
That's the thing, man. Like, I would find it hard to watch people I know well and loved ones getting dushed up. Because you see when Idris Elba does it. If you have not seen it, watch when Idris Elba went and he did Thai boxing, Muay Thai, I think it was, and he got trained by the best, and he got good. And his agent didn't want him to do because he wanted to mess up his face or ruin his career. And his mom was being funny about it, some of his family. He actually had all the family ready to come, and then I think he cancelled all of them coming because he didn't want it to psych him out. In the end, they came to some of the test matches, like the training, but they didn't come to the actual big one.
I see.
And I won't tell the result, but you're gonna be surprised.
I've just realised something. We're totally sitting on the wrong sides.
Did we always?
We're all sat on the other side. I should be there.
Should we switch?
I think we should.
We're
totally not sitting on the right side.
I didn't even notice. I didn't feel no way neither.
This is how we always did it, isn't it?
This
is it, isn't it?
Oh, that feels natural now, doesn't it?
Beautiful, aren't they?
Don't you hate that about that? Just after some.
Yes.
Don't you hate that about that?
You know what? No, it freaking pisses me off. It's really annoying.
That's long,
mate. It's really annoying.
Why did they change?
Why
the something from the auxiliary? What do you call that? The jack, the mini jack. The aux jack to mini to this thing, the USB, whatever they call it.
I hate Apple for that.
Do you know how many of these, right, I found on the floor at tube stations and things? I find them on the floor. I've got one somewhere. I should just give you.
Yeah, please. I mean, like, if you're perpetually finding them
because I don't need it, because I don't have like the new phone. What phone is this for then now?
iPhone 7, yeah.
Yeah, like that's.
No, I hate Apple.
Because look how now this thing looks weird now with that extension on it.
But also, you know, those cost £10.
These?
Yes.
This
little thing right here. Hello, reader, viewer, not reader. Hello, viewer. This little thing right here costs £10. Can you believe that?
That's teeth, man.
Yes, they're robbing us. They're actually robbing us.
Yeah, I can't. Nah. See, I'm this close. I love Apple. All my products use Apple, but I'm this close to boycotting them just for little things like that. That just pee me off. Like that's teeth. Anyway.
That could be a good New Year's resolution.
Yeah, New Year's resolution.
Boycott Apple. Boycott Apple.
Get rid of them.
Here we go.
Alright, so we'll end it there. So you're going to leave your comments below about your New Year's resolutions, whether you're going to have them, what you're going to do, what you had last year.
Yeah.
And we're back